Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host of the Grilling to Get Away podcast. I'm here with my buddy.
What's happening, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, what's going on, man?
Not much. How are you?
I'm doing great, man.
How does it feel, Greg?
How does what feel?
To be out of the 30s and into a new decade.
Man, I feel great. I feel great,
Okay.
Ben. You know, I was thinking a lot about it.
I bet you were, yeah.
And you know what? I feel better than I did at 30. You know what I mean? So,
Well, I wouldn't know what you mean, Greg. We still got a ways to go.
I feel like a spring chicken, Ben.
Yeah, okay.
Ready to go.
Bet you're ready to cook a spring chicken.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. I got a chance to get out quite a bit. It was a great birthday party and a great birthday kind of day.
Birthday party.
A party of one, Ben. I was by myself.
You know, Greg, sometimes that's kind of nice, isn't it? Like,
It is. And, I took full advantage of it.
I bet you did.
Oh, no.
Well, test round number one.
That's okay. We'll pick that up. And then we are trying some stuff out here in the basement. So welcome to the basement. We're recording on YouTube as well. So you can go out to our YouTube channel, Burn Pit BBQ, and check out the live version of us recording this bad boy. You just got to plug that into the box there, Ben. There we go. So our soundproof mats fell down, so Ben's just fixing them right there. And then if you could hit that blue button up there so it turns that light back on. There you go. So we're not professionals here by any means, and we rigged up a camera and some mats and some lights, and then we're just gonna keep recording from the basement, but we're gonna let people in to see visually the thing that we got set up.
Just the glory
that is running your own podcast from a basement, with a couple of schmucks.
Well, I mean, that's true.
It still is bound to happen because our first time recording a podcast, I forgot to hit play.
We were
that was the
10
first
minutes in?
Yeah, we were about 10 minutes in, and
in.
I looked down and I said, "Oh man, the red light's not on. Hold on."
Well, man.
Well,
we've come a long way.
We've come a long way,
Yeah.
So we appreciate it if you're watching on YouTube. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
This is, I think, episode 108. You can go back to listen to the audio version of our podcasts on like Spotify and Apple and stuff like that. But we're gonna do something new today, Ben. We got the business, rubs, sauces, seasonings. We got some accessories too, but we decided we're going to start giving some stuff away to people who subscribe to our email list where we share weekly recipes and tips and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, this is the first time we're doing it too. So
yeah.
I'm
so excited.
Number one winner right here.
Yeah, we're going to be giving away a smash burger kit. So it's a smash burger press, and then also our all-purpose barbecue seasoning that's great on all things beef and really just about anything.
Great on burgers.
So the first winner of our 2024 giveaway this month, where we do it every week, is Mike Williams.
Congratulations, Mike.
Congratulations, Mike. We're gonna shoot you an email here. So Mike Williams, email address starts with an R. And then
I don't think you have to.
I'm not going to say the whole thing, Ben. Don't worry. It's not my first time.
There we go.
But it's a Yahoo address, yahoo.com. So I'll reach out to Mike. And if you're listening or watching, hey, I appreciate you, and check your spam if you don't see our email. But all right, man.
That's where most of your emails to me go, right?
Yeah. I have a filter set up for that.
Either straight to spam or straight to garbage.
Straight to trash. Auto email response. I am unavailable at the time.
Imagine that, taking a nap, I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
There we go.
I woke up today for this, Ben, so I got dressed.
I know.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, did you get a chance to get out and grill it all?
Yeah, man, nothing too crazy. I want to dive into kind of your cooks, but I did some sloppy joes.
Okay.
Love sloppy joes, Greg.
Yeah.
In the cast iron, fantastic.
The cast iron on the Weber.
Oh, yeah. Yep, we did some wings and did... just some regular chicken breasts and did a frozen pizza. A hell of a weekend, man. But
some nice cooks there.
It was good. Great time. I was pumped with the way they all turned out. Mm-hmm. Everyone liked it. It was a good weekend. So
that's awesome.
But man, I didn't turn 40 this weekend. You did.
Yeah.
Let's keep bringing that up. And you made a few things.
I did, man. I did. So I talked about last week, I pulled out the brisket, and I did that.
I'm excited to hear about this, the whole prep.
All right, man.
Ever since, so you know me, man, I'm not a Facebook guy.
No, you're not.
I went on the other day, I think, and I was kind of looking to see some new recipes or like see what other people are doing out there, right?
Sure.
Just real quick, and you had texted me on Sunday pictures of your brisket.
Yeah.
Well, Greg, all I got were videos of brisket.
Well, the phone and Facebook is listening to
yeah,
it, huh?
Sure is. So no, man, I wanted to talk a lot about that. I think it's a great time to talk about brisket. We've been talking to a ton of people who either want to do one, are planning on doing one, have just recently done one. So
yeah, it was a good cook. So, my wife, God bless her, took the boys out. Boys, Everett had basketball again, so she took them out there because the day before I was at basketball tournament, pretty much all day with them. And she took them out and then, stayed out for a decent time, did some other stuff. I don't know what else they were doing.
Stayed away. Huh?
Yeah. So they gave me some space and some time. And I was like, all right, well, let's do this brisket. I had about a 7-pound brisket left from the cow that, we had butchered earlier in the year, last year. And it was a great day for it. That's what made me kind of go and do it. Had some time. It was going to be a nice day outside, so I was like, let's go do it.
Did you prep it at all on? So you did everything Sunday. Did you prep it at all on Saturday? Did you do anything?
So
specific?
I took it out of the freezer.
That's a good start.
Yeah, that's a good start, and defrosted it. Mm-hmm. But no, I did everything the morning of the day of the cook. So
okay.
Sometimes you can prep it beforehand, day of, the day before, the night before, at least 12 hours overnight.
Yep.
Rub it down, with your seasoning or your rub or whatever. Let those flavors kind of meld into the meat a little bit. But for me, I just did it a few hours beforehand.
Perfect, man. And so you said it's about 7 pounds, right? I mean, that's on the smaller side.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's not like one of those big 15-pounders that you see all over the internet. This was one because we split up the cow 3 different ways or 4 different ways. Mm-hmm. So everybody wanted a little bit of the brisket, so he chopped it up nice for us. So we each got a little bit and that's perfect for my size family. For us 5 with the young kids, we're not going to eat a whole 15-pound brisket by ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's the perfect size for us.
Well, and I think that's a great point, man. Especially if you're kind of learning, right? Like you're going to do your first brisket, you can easily kind of go a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
It's not always, I guess it doesn't come with all the prestige and it doesn't have but I mean, you can save some money, save
some time.
Your first time doing it. That's a great way to learn. Yeah. So you probably had the point?
It was part of the flat.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay. So did you have to trim a lot of the fat off?
It was pretty well trimmed. Yeah. We got it from our buddy Justin at Grandpa's Meat Market.
Oh, he does a great job.
Yeah. And he trimmed a lot of the fat off already. So I just took a little bit more off. But for the most part, it was already ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have to shape it at all? Anything?
No, man. It was again, it was well shaped. This was one of those where it was ready to go, man. Nice. So
easy day, huh?
Yeah, easy day. Trimmed a little bit of the fat off. I mean, if you're looking to start off with a brisket or this is your first time doing a brisket or something like that, you can look for those 3, 4, 7 pounders, at the butcher or the, local grocer.
Well, if you have a good butcher too in the area, you can always order one, right? And kind of, special request it.
Yeah.
You can get the whole thing, but just ask hey, can you separate this out?
Right. Have them cut it, maybe trim it down too.
Yeah. So you can request for it to be trimmed. I recently had a buddy, man, who he was telling me he got a brisket. He thought it was trimmed. He just kind of seasoned it, threw it out there. And then after the cook, he's cutting it up, and he's like, man, there was just so much fat.
Yeah.
And he didn't realize it. So that's always kind of
a good tip. Yeah.
It's a tough find.
Yeah. If it's your first time, make sure it is trimmed down. Yeah. You want to take a little bit of that fat cap off. You can shape it too. It's up to you how you want to make it look.
Yeah.
Use some of that trim that you take off to make some burnt ends or something.
I was gonna ask. Yeah, you didn't have much though.
No, man, it was a small enough one where we just sliced it up and ate it.
Nice.
But yeah, so I was using the Weber Smokey Mountain, the 18-inch there. I set it up for the Minion Method, and I guess I'll back up and how I seasoned the brisket was I trimmed a little bit of the fat off. And then I used the hot sauce again, man.
As your binder?
As my binder.
Man, okay.
I tell you what, the first time I did those beef ribs with that, I used the garlic habanero hot sauce on it. And then I just heavy salt, heavy pepper, and then our garlic seasoning, and just fantastic, so that's how I did it. I rubbed it down on all sides with the garlic habanero hot sauce. Then I did heavy salt, like sea salt, heavy black pepper, and then just a little dusting of our garlic seasoning on top of that. Nice, that was it. And I let it set for a while I was getting the grill ready, or the smoker ready and prepped. And like I said, I did the Weber Smokey Mountain, the bullet. I took the water pan out, and
interesting. Okay.
Yep. And then I just did the Minion Method. So I took our B&B lump, or our B&B briquettes that I have, from all the bags I bought from Walmart. Had plenty of there.
Nice.
I filled up a chimney, and then I just dumped it out. So unlit coals on the bottom. I took about 3 or 4 handfuls of hickory wood chips, and I spread them throughout. And then I just did, maybe a quarter of the chimney. I lit it with some charcoal, and then once that was ready, I dumped it on the coals.
Nice.
So Minion Method, where you dump a few lit charcoal on the unlit charcoal in the processes that it spreads evenly throughout the cook, so you don't have to keep going in there to
open it up and
replenish the coals,
let the heat out.
And I tell you what, man, like I've done that for a number of different types of cooks on that Weber, and it works every time, man. Mm-hmm. Keeps it really steady at about between 220 and 250, and that's where I stayed pretty much the entire time.
Man.
Yeah. And I tell you, like when so this cook was about 5 hours.
Okay.
5-6 hours. And having the water pan out there makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
If you leave it in there, it's going to take longer.
Yeah.
I didn't have all day. I mean, I had a lot of the day, but I wanted to eat at a reasonable time. And I didn't start it at 6 a.m. So it went well, man. Had no complaints. I was monitoring the temp using the meter probe. So it's a Bluetooth probe. I'm testing that one out because our friends at Meat Stick. They sent us one to test out. So I was testing it out. And I kind of had to use my trusty manual one.
Of course.
Yep. So I wanted to make sure, because I've never missed with that manual one, and that's just a simple metal probe you stick in, and it's got the gauge on the outside. Nothing fancy
about it,
but it hits every time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I had to test out the Meat Stick using that too. So
that's fair, man. Was it pretty even size all the way around?
Yeah, pretty even. And so I didn't have to worry about one side getting cooked faster. It was a nice cut. So, man, it was a good cook.
Did you spritz it throughout it all?
I did not, man.
Nothing.
My goal was to let it ride and not have to go in there at all.
Yeah.
So I was checking the ambient temp with the Meat Stick, because it has the app that connects to the phone. So I was able to I was at home in the basement doing work here,
sure.
Cleaning stuff up, taking a nap.
Sure.
And it's nice enough to, give you a buzz if the ambient temperature goes too high or whatever. Okay. But it wasn't anything crazy. I think the highest it went was maybe 230 or 240. And I had set it at 225, so it gave me a buzz every time it went a little bit above that. Mm-hmm. But man, it was a great cook. I will say though, with the smaller briskets, if you aren't doing these longer cooks, I know a lot of people are looking for that bark and stuff, the kind of dark black bark.
Yep.
If you're not smoking it for 10, 12 hours, it's hard to get that color on it. At least what I found with these smaller ones. Mm-hmm. It looks great. It looks fantastic, but it just doesn't get that color,
black,
color that you see on all these Instagram posts and stuff like that. So
where do you think man, that guy just burned the hell out of it? And,
it's I know there's a lot of tips out there on how to create the bark and stuff like that, but I think when you're doing these smaller ones, it's a lot harder because you're not leaving them on there as long.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a nice dark kind of golden color to it.
Did you wrap it at all?
I did not, man.
Okay.
I didn't. I was just letting it ride, go to temp. And no wrapping, none of that stuff. It was just It was setting it on there and trying to let it go do its thing.
Man, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you were to use the water bowl, would you have just put straight water in it?
Yeah, just warm water to keep it moist, I guess. Yep. But like I was trying to go for more like real simple, man. Just season it, smoke it, let it go, get up the temperature, pull it off, let it rest, and then slice into it and eat it.
See, like, what was your temp you were shooting for?
Shoot for 203.
203.
Right.
That.
Yeah. So, 203, they say, 197 to 205 or whatever.
Yeah.
I've found like every time I pull it off at 203, it's still nice and juicy. So that's what I set it at.
Okay. So like, to me, brisket is one of those meats, right? Like it's such a traditional cook.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you, man, but like when you don't see, there's not really another way to cook it necessarily, right? Like, you're not going hot and fast. You kind of have to.
I have seen people try.
I try.
Yeah.
And how do they turn out?
I don't know. Like, I'd be interested to try that too, to do a little hot and fast, like a hotter one, like 350, not 400, but like 350. But again, like if you're looking for the bark, that if that's what you're going for, I think it'd be harder to do if you're going that high and that fast. But the only one way to do it is try it out, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just seems to me like this is the way brisket is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people like smoke it and then bring it in and put it in the oven too. Would you do that?
No.
Me either.
No.
But yeah, I mean, like, so this is I was used to doing briskets like this on the Weber Smokey Mountain, so I kind of knew what I was getting into and how long it would take, and it was spot on, man. Like when I poured the coals out for the Minion Method, I put my chips on there, and then I poured out the lit coals, man. I knew this thing was going to go for 5 hours.
You just hold steady.
I wouldn't have to really check on it, and I've already done it before once, so I knew it was going to come out juicy if I pull it out at 203. And what I did was I wrapped it in aluminum foil and I let it rest for about an hour before we slice into it.
Okay.
And yeah, man, the juices just poured out. It was a great cook.
Where did you let it rest, like in the oven?
In the oven. Okay. In the oven. I wrapped it up, put it in the oven. I didn't turn the oven on. I just let it rest there. While I was doing my blueberry crumble. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Looked good, man.
Oh man, it was good.
Yeah.
It was a great day.
Seemed like it.
Yeah. Yeah, so we sliced into it, and it was nice and juicy.
How'd you eat it, man? Did you do sandwiches? Did you do?
Yeah, so like traditional Texas style, so to speak, because you got your white bread, you got your onion, and then you got your pickle. So that's how we ate it. Served it up that way.
Nice.
Yeah, no sauce, nothing like that. Just straight up, slice it, get your slices, get your white bread, get your onion, get your pickle. Make yourself a little sandwich there. So that's how we ate it.
Any leftovers?
There was a few, yeah.
Okay.
So like the boys ate it pretty good. Like it was
crushed it.
Yeah. The 7 pound, it's not that big, but it's big for, some, if you're eating other things with it too, bread and stuff. So we had a few slices left over, and the boys asked if they could have it the next day for lunch for school.
There you go.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, yeah, sure. Yeah, man. So I got the thermoses out. I heated it up.
How'd you heat it up?
Well, I just heat it in the microwave.
Okay.
Because this is like 6:30 in the morning, getting ready for school, and I'm trying to make lunches, and they're like, let's have brisket. Okay, well, you throw it in the microwave, heat it up, and then I cut it up and I put it in the thermoses, and they took it to school.
Any juices or anything, or just
like that,
just
man.
Meat, huh?
Just meat, yeah.
Okay.
It stayed warm for them, and they had brisket for lunch at school.
Better probably when I had for lunch that day.
For sure, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Sloppy Joes.
Extra sloppy, just like
extra
I like
sloppy,
Greg.
Yeah.
Woo, man.
But that's it was a great cook, man. Would I do anything different? I don't think so, man. I'll say like I've done brisket, like these smaller types of briskets that way multiple times, and each time it turns out nice.
Would you ever use anything different as a binder?
As a binder?
I always see people use mustard.
Mustard, even on a brisket?
Yeah. It's
know.
weird to me too, right, Greg? Like but it's I don't know. I see a ton of people like just squirt it down with mustard and rub it down. It's just like I don't
know, man.
I don't personally. I love, you know me, man. I love mustard. I'm not a ketchup guy.
Yeah.
If I have a hot dog or brat, I'm putting mustard on it.
Right.
Burger,
I don't know.
I don't.
I've seen olive oil. I've seen some people using like beef tallow.
Okay.
And they also use that when they wrap it too. So like if they're wrapping their brisket with butcher paper or something, like they'll spread
yeah,
the beef tallow on the butcher paper and then wrap it. So I'm not quite sure. Like I like the hot sauce. I've always had great cooks with that.
Puts a great flavor.
It does. Too. Like, and it's just a little bit of spice. It's nothing that's gonna like melt your face off or make you like go run for the water cooler.
No, and that's one like
it just gives you a little bit more complexity to it.
Do you feel like it adds a kick?
Yeah. We had a nice cook.
I don't notice it as much, Greg.
Yeah. Okay. I slathered this bad boy with it.
I sound like that.
Yeah. So it was had a nice kind of kick to it.
Okay.
But like it was really subtle. Like you could tell it was there, but like then it just left you right away. Like once you got the savory piece of the meat in there, you're mixing a little bit of the heat with the savory of the the meat, and then like the saltiness of the rub. So it all mixed together really well.
Now, Greg, I've seen a lot of people too when they kind of do their rubs ahead of time. They'll put it in a bowl and like mix it up. Did you do that for your salt and pepper at all?
No, man. Like I put the binder on, so the hot sauce, and then I did the salt next. Like I did salt first, and then I did the black pepper. So I'll say I was heavier on the black pepper than I was the salt, and that's because our garlic seasoning just has a little bit of salt in there as well. So then I gave it a nice dusting of the garlic after everything was done. Okay. So, I mean, that could be a reason too, like you don't get the color. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about the coarse black pepper as being one of the reasons like you get a nice bark color on there.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll try that next time doing a little bit more heavy, but because I already had the hot sauce on there, if I did any more pepper, it'd be kind of like along the lines of being a little bit too spicy, I think, because some people think pepper is spicy, but
sure.
It could take away from it, but.
Okay.
But no, it was a great flavor. I enjoyed it. The family enjoyed it. Obviously enough that they wanted it for school lunch the next day. That's a win.
Yeah, count that as a win all day. Like,
yeah,
open it up. Tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Hey, what do you got?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, what's that smell?
Yeah,
who's got brisket in here?
Show your principles.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it was a great cook. I don't know much else I would do differently. I love it on the Weber, man. Like, even if I wasn't using the Weber Smokey Mountain, like that 7-pound-ish would be great to fit on like a kettle, like a 22-inch if you're doing indirect grilling. You have to watch your temperatures a little bit because the kettle can, the temp can creep up on you quite a little bit faster.
Yeah. Would you maybe use like the snake method?
I would probably use a snake instead. I wouldn't use a Minion. Yeah, I'd use probably a snake method and just let it ride. Yep.
I like that, man.
And that one too, that I might be tempted to put like a little bit of maybe a water pan underneath, and maybe add a little bit of, or like a tin foil pan and maybe a little bit of liquid underneath it. But I don't know, like I haven't done it that way. But if I was doing it, that I might be tempted to do that.
Okay, nice, man. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, man. It was a great cook, and I just love that Smoky Mountain, man.
Yeah.
And I had it on the top rack too, so no water pan. Nothing on the second rack. Top rack, it's probably 2 feet away maybe from the coals or whatever.
Yeah, I like that, Greg. So did you go? I mean, you said it was pretty much you trimmed a lot of the fat off. Did you go fat side up or fat side down?
Fat side up.
Nice.
Yep,
that's great too, man. Because then if you think about it, right, like now, without having anything in between it, you're letting those drippings just go right down on top of the coals, and it's just coming right back up into the meat.
Yeah.
Like that natural flavor for it and stuff.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know, man. I don't know if there's much better than that, to be honest. Like,
it was like the smell was great coming from the smoker. Obviously, like I went lighter smoke with the hickory, and I've been using that quite a bit. I really like it. It gives us a little hint of the smoke. It smells great, man. The aromatics, going through the neighborhood.
You like that?
Oh yeah, you like that. But no, it was a great cook, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a good day. What about the cobbler? Let's dive into that just real quick.
So, it's my birthday. So, the wife was like, okay, what do you want for dessert? And I was like, let me think about that a little bit. And I was looking for, something that I wanted to, maybe try out. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I did the blueberry crumble on the smoker. So I found a recipe that is similar to the one I've used in the past, but just used a little bit different ingredients. So I was like, let's try this one out. And that's what I did, man. I got the cast iron out, got the blueberries, and got the lemon zest and a little bit of sugar, a little bit of like almond flour, and mix that all together. And then you make the crumble, which is just basically butter and some butters, a little bit more lemon zest, some flour, like almond flour, a little bit of sugar. Man, prep is easy, super simple. Maybe took 15 minutes. You put that all in the cast iron, you crumble it on top, and then you put it on the smoker, man. And you let it bubble up a little bit. You let it crisp up a little bit on top, and go to town on it.
Did you do that one on the Smoky Mountain too?
Yeah, so I
Okay.
pulled the brisket, and I still had plenty of coals left. It was still going strong. Still holding about 250.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah, so I pulled the brisket off. I cleaned up the grate a little bit, and then I put the cast iron on there and closed the lid.
Did you drop it down at all?
No, man. I left it up high again.
Right.
I did open the vents a little bit because this called for 350 because you want the top to be a little bit brown.
Mm-hmm.
And I left the hickory in there. Or actually, no, I put a small chunk of apple in there.
Nice. Okay.
Because I wanted the apple with the blueberry. And so I let that smoke while I was letting the brisket rest.
Nice.
So you get that little bit of hint. I didn't leave it on all the way through. I let it just bubble a little bit, and I let it brown over on the top.
Mm-hmm.
It was warm. It's already kind of cooked, so you don't have to worry too much about that, being undercooked or anything like that. So you just want to get a little bit of that smoke flavor, heat it up a little bit, let it brown on top a little bit. And then I pulled it, and that one I let rest in the oven. I put that real low, just at a warm setting, while we sliced up the brisket and ate. And then a little bit later, we had dessert.
So you don't do almost like a pie, like a crust at all underneath it, huh?
No. So the crumble is what is essentially what it sounds like, man. So you put the filling in the bottom, and then you crumble the topping on top. Okay. That's super simple. If you're looking for
put it on top of ice cream.
Yeah, absolutely. I had some vanilla ice cream with it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That was my dessert, man, that I wanted for my birthday. I wanted some vanilla ice cream with a blueberry crumble, and I cooked it all myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
except for the ice cream.
If it was bad, you had no one to blame but yourself. So
exactly, and nobody else wanted it, and I had the whole pan to myself.
Nobody else wanted it?
I shouldn't say they didn't. Nobody asked for it.
Man,
it wasn't like, hey, this is my birthday cake.
I'm not gonna say this, man. I'm sure people thought about asking, but then when you came out just holding the cast iron with oven glove on and scoops of ice cream on top with just a spoon, they probably knew well, this is Dad's.
This is Dad's.
I
think she knew. I think Becky, my wife, knew that the boys probably wouldn't have any of it because she bought.
You knew that.
Possibly. Becky had some and she enjoyed it, but the boys did not. They had their own ice cream, separate ice cream that they got. So, and I obviously had leftover then, and then I tried it the next day. Another day to let that smoke permeate a little bit. I love it. You get the smoky flavor, you get the blueberries, you get kind of the zestiness of the lemon, and then you add a little bit of ice cream in there, and then it's a nice combination. So it was a great dish for my birthday.
Did you heat it up the next day?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, heat it up a little bit. You can eat it cold. You don't have to heat it up. But yeah, I just pour a little bit of that on top of the ice cream. Whew. Great.
Or you had that.
Getting hungry.
Breakfast, lunch.
Oh, man. Yep.
Boys take the brisket. You had the blueberry crumble.
Hey, won't complain there.
No, imagine that.
Yeah.
Good,
but it was a great couple days of cooks, man. Got out there and put it down, man.
It's good. It's a good way to celebrate turning of it into a new decade.
New decade, yeah. Yep. 40 years old then.
Damn.
Never thought I'd make it here.
Greg.
But here we are.
Here we are.
Yeah.
So, well, congratulations, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Glad it went well for you. What's next?
What's next? Hey, that's a great question, man. So for my birthday, they bought me some pork steaks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, let me know when we're cooking those.
I know. Yeah. I was thinking about that today. So the reason like they bought that for my birthday is like they said like we really haven't seen you like do pork steaks at all. So
that's cool, man.
They went to the butcher and they got some nice thick ones.
Oh, nice thick
ones, that'll probably be next, man. And I'm writing up a recipe now too that I'll probably put out there in the newsletter and on the website.
You're gonna put the recipe out you've never even tried before?
Yeah, man. This is the recipe that I'm using.
Oh, okay.
Or it might be simultaneous. Like this is the recipe I use.
Okay. Well, I'm excited.
You just have to wait for the newsletter, Ben, to read it.
Yeah. Well.
Learn something, yeah?
Yeah, I might. We'll see. That's few and far between for you. But,
all right. Well,
there we go.
You got me a new book, so you're like, hey, you got me a book for my birthday. Here you go. Get better.
Oh, man.
By Tuffy Stone. So I'm looking forward to reading that. Maybe I'll get inspired.
Maybe. That's the goal. Well, it says Steve Reichlin wrote a foreword.
Our buddy Steve, yeah.
Yep. And so if he's good enough for Steve, he's got to be good. He's got to be good enough for Greg.
That's right. That's a good rule to live by.
Yeah.
If our buddy Steve, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for us.
Yeah, man. Well, I was looking at Steve Reichlin books for you, but like
I've got a few of them.
That's what I was like. I don't know. I think he's got this one. He might have this one. I don't know.
Yeah. I've got the rub and sauce one. I got how to grill. I got like bold flavors, like healthy one. I got the barbecue USA. So yeah, I mean it's probably good to expand beyond.
I almost got you the Bible one.
The Bible one.
The Bible. I wasn't sure if you had that one or not.
I don't have that one just yet, but who knows?
Now we know. Maybe when you turn 50.
Maybe when I get 50. Yeah, I'll still be learning and still we'll have to have Steve, our buddy, on the podcast soon.
Love to have him. Love to have him.
But what about you?
Speaking of learning, I think or two.
Yeah, right.
Man, once he comes on, I don't know if we'll ever be able to do the podcast.
Yeah,
again.
I know.
Might be the last episode.
Episode. Shut it down.
Yeah. How do you go on past that?
I don't know. What about you? What do you got?
No, I don't know, man. I haven't thought about it.
Okay.
I haven't thought about it. I don't know. I still have like my list of things I'm gonna do this year. I've got kind of a bucket of bread.
From Chris,
from Chris over at Bucket of Bread. I want to do something like that on the grill. Let's see. I've still got like the brisket that I want to try doing kind of over the top chili with.
Yeah.
And this is maybe like 2 pounds, man. It's like kind of perfect for it. Right?
I've been thinking about over top chili too, man.
Yeah. I don't feel like the weather's been like quite there yet, but I feel like we're there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of it's hitting.
I've been seeing a lot of chili out there. A lot of people doing chili.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm not too sure, man.
Okay.
I've got
think about it and get back to me.
Yeah, I've got a lot on my mind. So within
a lot on the mind.
I'm like even just doing like the sloppy joes was kind of like hey, I haven't done these in a bit. Like let's I didn't even ask. Didn't even ask my wife or kids. Like
this is what we're having.
Yeah, I had the meat out and stuff. Like it was started going with it, and they're like, "Well, what are we making?"
Yeah,
well, we're going sloppy joes, extra sloppy.
Extra sloppy. Just
my son went like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So my wife's like, she goes, "Do we have buns?" I said, "No, we're gonna do them open face."
Oh, okay.
Yep. So
white bread.
Oh yeah. Yep. Here's what we got. Let's roll with it. So,
all right. Well, there you go.
Won't complain.
No, sounds great. Now, do you put anything on top of you? Like I know some people like put pickles. Some people put like relish. Onions. Do you do anything on top of your sloppy joes?
I know. So I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, but when I was growing up, my dad we always had applesauce like with every single meal.
Really?
So growing up, like we would do, sloppy joes. You'd have applesauce on the side of your plate, and you kind of cut a piece off. A lot of open face kind of sloppy joes, and you'd scoop some of the applesauce, put it right on top, and then so my son does that now.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Never had that before. Never heard of that either.
Yeah. No, it's weird. I can't
applesauce
really
on the sloppy joe.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. So there's just kind of some things that my wife thinks is disgusting.
Well, that's not a conventional use of applesauce.
It's not, man. It really isn't. There's no real rhyme or reason to it.
That makes it extra sloppy, though.
It sure does. Let me tell you, man, just how I like it, Greg. So, Yeah, man, it was awesome. Great
Good.
cook, just a good time. I love using the cast iron.
That's great
for it. Beef was great. It's ground beef.
Yeah,
it was great flavor to it. Oh man,
well, sounds interesting. I don't know if I would try it, but
yeah, you would.
Okay.
I've seen you eat way worse.
Hey, well,
man.
we
way worse.
Way worse. Okay. Yeah. Well, you never know.
Yeah, it's always the first.
Yeah.
So don't knock until you try. But
That's right.
I don't pour it on there.
Yeah.
I just have it on the side and just a little scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I don't put pickles. Pickles on sloppy joes.
Oh yeah, no, that sounds crazy to you.
Yeah,
there's some applesauce on there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Well, we got an event coming up this week. We're going to be out at the Milwaukee Home Show at the Wisconsin State Fair in West Dallas. We got some events coming up in February. Frost Fest at the War Memorial, Flannel Fest in Wauwatosa. You're going to be up in Green Bay.
Yeah, the Home and Lifestyle Experience Show.
Oh, there you go.
Early February.
So we're making the rounds. We're getting out there. It's going to be a great year, Ben. Get to spread the flavor, talk barbecue. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Talking to people about what they're doing, winter grilling, different recipes, different flavors, what type of, grills they got, what type of smokers they got. So I'm looking forward to talking with people again, starting up the new year here.
Yeah, man, same. I think that's one of my favorite parts about the events is just kind of hearing, different people come up and things that like what they like to try, what they have tried, different cuts of meats and stuff too.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I mean,
we always get inspiration. Yeah,
we hear all different kinds of stuff, which is great. So truly, it does inspire us a lot to try different things, and we're always willing. So
and
let us know.
We learn a lot when we go talk to people.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna be out, if you're in the Milwaukee area, Green Bay area, come out, come see us. But otherwise, hey, that's all I got, Ben.
That's all you got, man. Well, again, congratulations to Mike, first winner.
Yeah, Mike.
That's awesome.
If you want to be included in these giveaways that we're doing every week, you got to go out to our website and subscribe to our newsletter. You got to stay subscribed. So if you subscribe and then you unsubscribe, you're no longer in.
Doesn't count.
We don't spam you. We only try and provide as much value, recipes, tips, events that we got coming up. And then, sales, deals, all that kind of stuff. We don't spam you. We don't sell the list. This is for people that want to learn and get better about grilling and barbecuing. So stay subscribed, go out there, and then we're going to be giving away a lot of our stuff this year. So hopefully you go out there. BurnPitBBQ.com.
Yeah, love to have you become part of the pit.
Yeah, become part of the pit. Get involved in the conversation. Follow us here on YouTube. You can go out, subscribe, and follow our podcast wherever you get them. Go out to our socials, Facebook, Instagram, Burn Pit BBQ. And just stay engaged. Let us see what you're cooking.
Yeah, send us pics, send us your kind of tips, recipes, stuff you're trying out, and we'll see if we can't screw it up for you.
Yeah, we'll screw it up so you don't.
Yep. All right, man. Well, solid episode. I'm glad your birthday was awesome.
I'm still here, still ticking. So
that's a plus.
Yeah.
Maybe next year we'll throw a party.
Oh well, we'll see about that.
Yeah. So wait for
might be sick that day.
Yeah, I think we've been friends for what, 15 years?
Something like
that. I don't know if I've been invited to a single birthday party yet. So.
Well, we do the family ones that we're supposed to be selling everybody's, celebrating everybody. So you've been there a few times, but you just never bring me a gift.
Well, I figured me coming wasn't.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right. Well. Here's
the 40 more. Buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. There we go.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
But, congrats again.
Right.
I think that's a good milestone. And
we'll
end the show there.
All right. Sounds good.
Get out and grill.
All right. Cheers.
Take it easy.